Hello, and welcome to Comm311, Research Methods in Communication. In this class, you are going to learn the terms, techniques, processes, and protocol for designing and executing your own research projects and communication. I know, it probably sounds a little boring. And you may have heard some rumors from your friends about how the class is rigorous and challenging. Well, I am here to tell you that this class is quite possibly the most important class you will take in your college career, and that it is actually really interesting, and even a lot of fun.
I am not doing any research at this moment, but with the classes that I'm taking right now, we are talking about research studies, and so after taking this class, I feel like I can find legitimate sources or like look at a research study and decide whether I want to pursue with that as like a source, because I understand all the elements that go into a research study now, and I know what makes it a good one and what makes it a not so good one. So I mean, I'm just very thankful to know what goes into a good research study, and I also appreciate the studies more because I mean it's a lot of time and effort that goes into the research studies. So I think I just appreciate these scholarly journals that do all these research studies more now, because I understand the time and effort that goes into them.
I hope you are starting to see how vital this class will be to your own life.
Hi, I'm Kate Ertman, and I am the owner and executive producer here at ADI.
Nova Newcomer. I'm a communication consultant and outreach coordinator.
Here at ADI, we use research methods when we conduct ethnographic animation for our clients. So we are a 3D animation company, but we use animation for our clients mainly as a business tool or a development tool. And we work with our clients to get ethnographic data, research about how people use technology or a product, and then we incorporate that real data into our animations, which are then used for product development or for looking at how people will interact with the technology 5-10 years out in the future.
So I don't do research professionally, but I definitely make use of it to make the case for the outreach work that I do for the Center for Women, Politics and Policy, really to tell the story of the work that we're trying to do for developing the next generation of women leaders. It really requires that we look at research data that shows why women aren't in positions of leadership in government, in nonprofits, in corporate boards, and so we actually have to take that research and turn it into a compelling story and a narrative to support the work that we're doing in the community.
If I was hiring somebody here at ADI and I found out that they had some sort of research background, it would be a huge benefit and a huge boost to that candidate's possibility of being hired here, since we do that type of work here at the company. And if you just looked us up online or something and looked at our company, you wouldn't necessarily realize that research is a really, really important tool to what we do day to day here. But if I was told, oh, I guess I have experience in research, experience in learning how to analyze data that comes from research, it would be a huge, huge impact to who I would hire here.
The topic that my group chose for our research project in Communication 311 was Skype usage among people in relationships.
Our group chose college students' news preferences for hard news or entertainment news stories, and we chose that topic because we felt like a lot of our friends read a lot of entertainment news and were not necessarily like up to speed on current events and things that were happening just like with the government or with international affairs, and so that we thought it would just be something interesting and something fun to study.
Well, it was under the umbrella of mass communications, and we did how movie choices reflect or either alter college students' moods, so we wanted to see how those movie choices impacted their mood.
My topic for the communication research was how iPhones affect the communication of baby boomers, and we chose that because our umbrella topic was mass media, and we're looking at how iPhones have impacted the communication of a lot of us younger generation, and we wanted to see how it affected older people.
The thing I like most about working with our group is that we are all kind of the same year in school. We'd had other classes together, so we were familiar with each other. We worked really closely with each other and spent a lot of time with one another, so we all got to be pretty good friends and had a pretty good group dynamic, and we're all interested in the same things, so that was fun.
I was very, very fortunate and had an awesome group. I worked with 3 other girls, and we were very understanding of everybody's lives and that everybody did have lives outside of 311. And we just knew how to separate the task at hand. And I mean, that's a very key component when you're doing group work on top of a lot of individual work. You need to be able to assign things to people so not one person is doing everything, because that never works out in the long run.
Now we'd like to offer you some tips on how to be successful in Comm311.
Definitely pick a good group, and also use the resources available to you. As TAs, we're definitely here to help you guys and to help you succeed, and so we're always available to talk to you and get feedback, so definitely use your resources.
My positive advice for future students is to read the syllabus and to stay ahead of what's coming up so you're not surprised and caught off guard. The syllabus is laid out ahead of time. You can see when everything's due, and tells you what readings are due that day. Also make sure you do your readings before you come to class. Also utilize teaching assistants and Dr. Rill as well, and office hours.
Advice for future communication 311 students: stay up on your reading. It's really easy to fall behind in that class, and there's a lot of information to process. Learn the APA format for your paper as soon as possible, and make sure that you ask questions and make sure everything is clear before you proceed with each step of your project.
Definitely the rumor about students not doing very well in the class is a myth. Especially as a TA, I see students be successful all of the time and have really good experiences. It is a tough class, but it's super rewarding.